Do you know of someone whose main asset is their house and all they want to do is transfer the house after their death and avoid probate? If so, then this informational video is just for you. Today I want to share with you some informative tips that you need to know about transfer deeds. Wouldn't it be nice if someone handed you a list of everything that you need to know about transfer deeds? I get it. We both know that property conveyance can be complicated. Here's the good news: it doesn't have to be. You may ask, when it comes to transfer deeds, how am I supposed to know where to start? How will I know if I'm making the right choice? Well, if you focus on the tips that I share with you today, you will be well on your way to deciding if a transfer deed is right for you. And that's good news. The more informed you are, the better choices you will make. So you ready? Let's discuss transfer deeds. There are two basic types of transfer deeds that avoid probate. One, a transfer on death deed, and two, a ladybird deed. Both deeds allow you to avoid probate, maintain complete control of your home, and are useful in qualifying for Medicaid, all without going through probate. That's good news. In addition to these tips, at the end of today's informational video, I will provide you with a link to my website where you can obtain a free consultation to ask any questions that are important to you. Hello, I'm Jim Soto with the Soto Law Firm, a probate, guardianship, and estate planning law firm located in Houston and serving clients throughout Texas. You don't have to go through the legal process alone. My 25 years of experience will serve as your guide when you need it the most. So you ready? Let's go. For the two basic types of transfer deeds, you have to ask, how do I know which one to use? Well, it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Let's discuss the ladybird deed first. A ladybird deed is a special form of a life estate deed where you, as the homeowner, retain control over your property during your lifetime. Once you pass away, the property is then transferred automatically to the new owners without the necessity of probate. How does a ladybird deed work? A ladybird deed works by dividing the ownership of the real estate into different time periods. First, you as the homeowner transfer the property to yourself for your lifetime. This creates an enhanced life estate. The enhanced life estate means that you can transfer your property without involving the beneficiaries. You can sell or mortgage the property or even change the names of the beneficiaries anytime during your lifetime. Second, the ladybird deed also names other people that you choose, perhaps your children or your grandchildren, to inherit the property after you pass away. That is how a ladybird deed works. But what are the benefits of a ladybird deed? Let me share with you just 3 of these many benefits of a ladybird deed. Number 1, a ladybird deed avoids probate. A ladybird deed avoids probate by automatically transferring the home to the beneficiaries that you have designated upon your death. It's done. A second benefit of a ladybird deed is that it allows you as the homeowner to maintain control of your home while you are still living in your home. You can change your mind and revoke the ladybird deed if you want. Isn't that interesting? You can make changes to the deed like adding new beneficiaries or even removing beneficiaries. You can also sell your property if you'd like to do so. A third benefit of a ladybird deed is that it is useful in qualifying for Medicaid. How? Let's talk about this. Medicaid is a health insurance program run by the state that helps people with limited income and resources obtain nursing home care, personal care, and other services. When someone applies for Medicaid, the office administering Medicaid looks back on any property transfers that occurred within the last 5 years. They look for the value of your estate to determine if you qualify for Medicaid. They also look to see if you have gotten rid of anything to qualify for Medicaid. Using a ladybird deed for the transfer of your home to your beneficiaries is helpful because the transfer is not used to determine the eligibility of Medicaid. All of these things can be done with a ladybird deed while you continue to live in your home. And isn't that great news? Now, let's talk about the transfer on death deed. How is it different from a ladybird deed? A transfer on death deed offers many of the same benefits as a ladybird deed. It avoids probate, allows the homeowner complete control during the owner's lifetime, and it helps you qualify for Medicaid. So how is it different? One of the main differences is that a ladybird deed can be signed by an agent acting under a power of attorney. That is, provided that the homeowner had legal capacity to sign the power of attorney and that the power of attorney grants the authority to make that conveyance. In that situation, a ladybird deed can be signed by an agent using a power of attorney. The same cannot be done with a transfer on death deed. For a transfer on death deed, the grantor, that is the person signing the deed, must have the legal capacity at the time they are signing the deed. A power of attorney cannot be used to sign a transfer on death deed. So there you have it. Moral of the story, take the time to decide what you want to have done with your home. Apply these tips and you may be well on your way to determining if a ladybird deed or a transfer on death deed is right for you. So let's review what we talked about with transfer deeds. Recall that there are two basic types of transfer deeds, the transfer on death deed and the ladybird deed, each with their unique characteristics. Ensure that you pick the one that is right for you. To get you started, I've set aside a free legal consultation to answer any questions that you may have. So make sure that you go over to my website and schedule your consultation. And remember, you don't have to go through the legal process alone. Step by step, I will serve as your guide. Call me. I look forward to meeting you.